Hi everybody, it's Cindy, that crafting lady. Welcome to my channel if you're here for the first time, and welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much. Today is another challenge video. It is Useful DIY November 2020 challenge, and it's hosted by Mom of MomDas Life Handmade and co-hosted by Fanny of Creations by Favi. I will link to the playlist and link to both of their channels in the description box below. So please check out both their channels and check out the playlist, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of very useful things that we can all DIY ourselves for the holidays. And I'm hoping to be one of those useful things. I'm going to make a card holder today, basically using dollar store things, so it's very cheap too. So here we go. The first thing that I'm using is this Let It Snow plaque from the Dollar Tree. I had to pick it up, and I'm like, well, what am I going to do with it? And then I thought about this, to make a card holder out of it. How am I going to make a card holder out of this? Well, I'm going to show you. All right, looks a little plain on its own. So before we start with the card holder, I want to decorate it. So I've got a little bit of greenery here. I think this is like the third project that I've used this same roll from the Dollar Tree. So it's 15 feet of garland, and as I said, I think this is the third project that I've used, and this is what's left. So maybe I'll use it all up. Maybe I'll still have some left. We'll see. I got some bells for some decoration, some ribbon, some clothespins. My tools, I'm going to probably be using some Fabri-Tac, one of my favorite glues, and of course my Surebonder with some hot glue in it. I love my Surebonder because, you know, you bond with the best, right? Awesome. Okay, so let's decorate our little Let It Snow ornament first. What I want to do is, actually, you know what? I got to grab some more glue because I didn't have all my glue sticks over here. Now I do. There we go. I want to glue this on, and kind of like, I'm going to start here and go all the way around it. So I'm just going to put some glue right where I want to start. There we go. And let's go all the way around. Just at the very edge, just to kind of give it a little more zhuzh. Zhuzh a word? I don't know. Kind of zhuzh it up a bit. There we go. Get it down in there. All the way around, guys. Let's see if I can get it in frame so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now, if you don't have a hot glue gun, I'm sure the Fabri-Tac would work too, because I know it says it's Fabri-Tac, and you know you're supposed to use it on fabric, but boy, it works on just about anything. I do like it on fabric though. Bring that around and keep going. So what are some useful things that you would like to see made for the holidays? You might list them below for me. What do you think? It would be great. Go just all the way around. It's starting to look nice already, and I mean, it's just a Dollar Tree sign and a little bit of Dollar Tree garland, but boy, put the two together and you got something special here. At least I think so, but I could be partial. Hold it down. Now remember, when you're working with hot glue, safety is a concern, so have some water handy. My hands are just so used to this that I don't even know if I could burn my hands with the hot glue, because I'm just so used to it. There we go. I think I got the last little bit on there, and look at that, it's like almost perfect. I could snip it off, but why bother? We're just going to leave it right there. I'll use a little glue to tack the end down. There we go. So 3 projects for $1. I only paid $1 for it and got it on 3 projects. Now look at that. Doesn't it look better already? And it's, all I did was add a little garland. All right. I want to add some bells up here. I'm going to do a ribbon though first. Let's do some ribbon first. Measure out a little bit. And then we'll put the bow, we'll put the ribbon on, and then we'll put the bells on. Okay, so I'll cut that, and I think I like it that way. So I need to turn my ribbon now so that the pretty side is facing out on all of the loops. There we go. Now I did it. I just got one more to turn, and then I'll get some hot glue and we will glue that right there. All right. Can pinch it. See, I told you I was going to need another glue stick. It wasn't going to be enough what was in my glue gun. There. Hold it in there. That was a little warm, but I got it. All right, get that ribbon out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. All right. So far it looks good. I just got to turn this one around so you can see the polka dots and not just the red ribbon. Use a little bit of hot glue to do that. There we go. You know what else I did? I bought this coaster at the Dollar Tree, and I'm using it so that when my hot glue drips, it drips onto the coaster and not onto my table. That was kind of a cool little idea. All right, so let's get, I think I'm going to do 3 bells. 3 little silver bells right here. 3s look really good when you're arranging things. Any odd numbers really look good. It's one of the things I learned when I was taking a flower arranging class at one of the local high schools. So hold those on there until the glue dries a little bit. There we go. And last but not least, let's put this little guy right there. Good job. There we go. Got it, got it, got it. Love it. Oh, look at that. Look at how much nicer that looks just by adding that little bit. Eee. Okay, now let's make it into something useful. Something to store or to hold your cards. So, you know, we'll hang this on the wall just by the hanger that it has. So we're going to turn it over, and I'm going to take a length of ribbon. I don't get a lot of cards, so that's probably good. But I want to double it up so that it has a little substance to hold the cards. Because I think one piece of ribbon might not be quite enough. And the other thing I want to do is kind of tack them together with the fabric tack. And that's why I got the fabric tack out. So what I'll do is start at the center here and work my way down one side with the glue. Get it down. Come on, come out of there. There we go. So don't need a whole lot. And then fold the ribbon down over it. So see, I'm kind of just putting the 2 red sides together so that you can still see the pretty polka dots. And I don't need to go the whole, you know, every single bit of it. But I will do it every so often. I will put some glue just to keep the 2 ribbons from separating. Give it a little structure. Plus the glue will probably add a little structure to it too. Go. Keep going. As I said, it's not real long. There we are. This glue is really thick, so you got to kind of shake it down. Leave it on its side so maybe it won't go all the way back to the bottom. I use it for so many things, so. Oh, my stomach's growling. I ate dinner. I don't know what's wrong. So sorry if you could hear that because it's quite loud. We're over halfway done. That's good. Come on, babes. Get out of there. Good job. Got hot glue strings all over the place. I've been doing a lot of crafting today, so this wasn't my only video, but I also did some crafts that I didn't video. I like to craft. What can I say? And this glue dries really, really quickly. I mean, by the time I'm probably done with the bottom, it will set on the top already. Well, I didn't quite do the center there, so one's a little longer, but that's okay. I'll just double it over the other way. Whoops. I pulled it up too far. Push it over. You got to take your time a little bit with this because you want the ribbons to line up, because if they don't line up, they'll look messy, and you don't want a messy card holder. So, there we go. There. Make it nice and even, nice and neat, just kind of gluing it down. Fingers are sticky now. There we go. Good. And then, as I said, just to give it a little structure at the bottom and to make it look kind of finished, I'm going to loop this little end that's left over back up on itself. So, and that's where the one ribbon stopped, and then I've got more ribbon, so I'm going to loop it back down and glue it down, and that'll give it a little bit more body at the bottom. So it's 3 layers there instead of 2, and it should have it hold straighter when it's on the wall. So this is going to be my back because that's where the ribbon is. So I'm going to make sure that that is in the back. And then go to the other end. And I am going to hot glue. What I'll do is I'll do a little fabric tack in a couple spots and then hot glue it so it kind of bounds immediately. Give me that immediate satisfaction, right? And then but also gives me the added strength of that fabric tack when it does everything dries. Cover that up and smush that into both of the glues. There we go. Kind of smush smush. All right, so there we are, and we have it down like that. So basically I just added the ribbon and it's hanging pretty nicely. It'll look nice when I put it on my wall. Now, how am I going to attach my cards to it? The clothespins. And I got these at the dollar store too. So basically I am just going to put clothespins on it, and then I'll be able to, I didn't even bring in a card, did I? I've got some card stock over here. We can kind of see what it looks like. back and forth. I'm just going to put a clothespin every so often because, you know, you might be able to use more or less, and you can always add more later if you need them because they're just clothespins. Okay, so for now I'll add that many, and that's what we have. So we can take it and put our cards on it. Let me see, do I have a card over here? Do I have a card? Do I have any paper? I have a business card. That'll work. An old business card. So when you've got it on the wall, trying to hold it and do it at the same time, that's fun. You'll take your card and you'll just clasp it, and it'll hold your cards all down the wall. So you'll see what it looks like finished with actual Christmas cards on it, or you probably have already seen it because it'll be at the front of the video. It's going to be my my picture, my thumbnail, with all the good Christmas cards. So I'll take a picture and put that at the beginning or as my thumbnail so you can see what it looks like all hung up on the wall. But that's it. Nice and quick and simple, and really cost effective too. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to go check out MomDas Life Handmade and Creations by Favi. So because they've been so gracious to host this challenge for us. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would really appreciate it. And hit the bell icon so that you can be notified when I upload more videos. Until next time, live fully, love deeply, learn something new every day. Bye, guys.